The disappearance of Lisanne Froon and Kris Kremers is a case filled with mystery, intrigue, and unanswered questions. In late March 2014, Lisanne Froon, 22, and Kris Kremers, 21, two bright and adventurous Dutch students, traveled to Boquete, Panama for what was supposed to be an unforgettable trip. They had plans to volunteer with local children, improve their Spanish, and explore the natural beauty of the area. The picturesque Boquete region, located at the base of the cloud-covered Baru volcano, was known for its lush greenery and scenic hiking trails. On April 1, 2014, the two women set out for a hike on the El Pianista Trail, a well-known route that winds through dense jungle and offers stunning views of the surrounding mountains. They left their host family's home with only a light backpack, a camera, and their phones. What started as a routine hike quickly turned into one of the most baffling, unsolved cases in recent memory. The women never returned from the hike. When the alarm was raised a day later, local search teams and authorities initiated an extensive search operation in the area. But after days of combing through the trails, they found no sign of Kris or Lisanne. It wasn't until over 2 months later, on June 14th, that a local woman turned in a backpack she had found along the banks of a river, some 8 kilometers away from where the two women were last seen. Inside the backpack were both of their phones, a camera, sunglasses, money, and other personal items. Surprisingly, the backpack appeared relatively undamaged, despite being in the wilderness for weeks. The discovery of the phones revealed disturbing details about the women's attempts to seek help. Phone records showed that within hours of beginning their hike on April 1st, both women attempted to call emergency services, 911 in Panama and 112 in the Netherlands. However, due to the lack of reception in the remote jungle, these calls did not go through. Over the next several days, numerous unsuccessful attempts were made to reach emergency services, with the last attempt being logged on April 11th. At one point, the phones were switched on and off, suggesting that one of the women may have been trying to conserve battery life, indicating they were stranded or lost for an extended period. Even more puzzling was the camera found in the backpack. It contained over 90 photos, most of which were taken on April 1st and showed the women happily exploring the trail. However, the camera also held a series of strange nighttime photos taken on April 8th, over a week after their disappearance. These images showed the jungle in complete darkness, with seemingly random shots of the terrain, a possible makeshift trail marker made of sticks, and personal items such as a plastic bag and candy wrappers. One of the most chilling photos depicted the back of Kris Kremers' head, though it is unclear whether she was injured at the time. The purpose of these photos remains a mystery, with some speculating they were taken in a desperate attempt to signal rescuers or document their surroundings. In the months following the discovery of the backpack, partial human remains were found scattered throughout the region. Some of Lisanne Froon's bones were found along a riverbank, while Kris Kremers' bones, including her pelvis and a boot with a foot still inside, were discovered kilometers away. The remains showed no clear signs of violence or trauma, though some of Kris's bones appeared to have been bleached, leading to further speculation about what had happened to the women. Experts remain divided on whether this was due to natural environmental processes or something more sinister. Several theories have been proposed regarding the fate of Kris and Lisanne. The official investigation by Panamanian authorities suggested that the women had become lost and eventually succumbed to exposure, dehydration, or injury in the harsh terrain. However, the mysterious circumstances surrounding the case, such as the unusual nighttime photos, the odd condition of the remains, and the failed emergency calls, have fueled speculation that foul play may have been involved. Some theories range from a tragic accident to kidnapping, or even being targeted by a criminal group or local guide. To this day, the true cause of Kris Kremers and Lisanne Froon's deaths remains unsolved. While many believe the women simply got lost in the unforgiving wilderness, others point to the inconsistencies and strange details as evidence of a more sinister outcome. Despite extensive investigations in both Panama and the Netherlands, the disappearance of Kris and Lisanne continues to haunt those who followed the case, leaving behind one of the most haunting mysteries of the 21st century.
Hello, this is Carmen Malone, and I'm here on the Pianista Trail near Boquete. I had to make this video because I just found a fruit tree. It's cherimoya. Let me get a little higher, and I can show you some of them. They don't look like they're quite ready. Here's a little one here. Cherimoya. Here's a bigger one here. Not nearly ready to be harvested yet, but they're still here. There's plenty of little fruits all around. Little tiny little things. There's another one here. Yeah, this is quite lovely. This is a nice find because I was at the market today. I was at the market today and I bought some from our produce buddy. I should come up the trail. It's a river here too. Yeah, I bought some cherimoyas from him, and I was emailing my friend Frederick Patnaud and telling him about our little find, and he told me that in Costa Rica they're only in season of September and October, which I just went to Costa Rica last year in October, so actually a little bit over a year ago, October 2008.